Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
You were saying it last week, and I said it before. I'll say it again. I love that theme song. It's a great theme song.
It's one of those. You know me. I'm Tyler.
It's episode 228. You know Tyler.
I'm Tyler. That's Jake.
You know.
But you know me, and like I love stories like Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. Like I don't know if you know the story or not, but they were all at the same studio.
They were under pressure,
and they were doing like massive amounts of cocaine.
Okay.
And so both of them did. David Bowie and Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Saturn.
Freddie.
Oh, you know the
English guy.
Freddie Jupiter.
Freddie, tank top.
Back in my day, Pluto was a planet.
Freddie Mercury. They both did their vocal lines without being able to hear each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why? Sounds like he's speaking in tongues at some point.
No, but isn't that cool that they were still able to match each other?
Yeah, and it's like we were talking about earlier of like how music truly is its own language.
But
like in the fact that like, you know what I mean? There's a specific way it's written. There's a specific, there's just again a specific language that is universal. Like it crosses
the
over.
way that came about that theme song is so magical. You might believe in miracles.
Are you comparing that theme song to Under Pressure? Because I would.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm also comparing it to
So
a bona
boldly.
fide Christian miracle.
Bona fide Christian miracle. So.
Hey, you know what? Fuck, why not?
So,
we're already getting letters.
I took the mic out of the stand.
Took the mic out of the stand.
I got my.
Took the dick out of your hand.
I got the relaxed waistband sweatpants on.
Wow.
I am feeling relaxed because for the first time in a couple weeks, because I'm sure we'll have some fucking show we'll want to watch and talk about at some point. But
I need to watch Marvel Zombies, I guess.
I wanted to watch it for the Spooktacular, but you couldn't commit, you bastard.
Well, yeah, my fault all the time, isn't it?
I ain't got time to breathe.
So anyway,
is
I love the fact that there's an immediate
okay,
gunshot.
wait a second. Hold up. Turn your phone up. Okay, now play it.
I ain't got time to breathe.
There, see? Less hiss. There you go.
You got to get the machine gun shot in
You
there.
gotta get the machine gun shot. I don't know what my problem is, but I'm Tyler.
Hey, 3 minutes is
That's
pretty good,
Jake.
for you.
I sang like in 30
Did we say
seconds.
fuck?
Probably.
Shit.
Fuck. So.
No. So my point
Welcome
is,
to the show.
we don't have a show to cover like we did with Gen V and Peacemaker, so we're kind of just mostly we got a bunch of books to talk about.
When is the next show that we have to?
I don't know. I saw a rumor.
Something's coming out this fall, isn't it?
Well, I saw. Hold
Born
on.
Again Part 2 or no?
It should be in March, I think.
Uh,
So I saw a couple things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to clear my throat in the mic.
gross. I've never done anything in the mic.
So Clayface is still good to go for, I believe, September.
I saw a tweet.
Or November, maybe?
I saw
September or November. I can't quite remember.
Of next year?
Yes.
I saw a
26.
tweet that said that it was done filming. I'm like, who gives
they
a
wrapped.
shit? Who gives a shit?
I'm interested. I really am. Because
Who's in it?
I don't know. Because here's why I'm interested. Because you've been fawning. What a weird choice of a word. You've been like opining to me. How much? I'm trying to sound smart.
Pissing all over James Gunn.
No, but that's what I mean. You're saying that you are at the point of like, okay, I've kind of had my fill of James Gunn for a while with the DC. I want to see some new blood. I want to see that. And I think you're going to get that with Clayface. And I think we're going to get something that wasn't really planned, and how that's going to work, and the fact that it's going to be a straight-up horror movie, and it's going to be rated R, and they're really going to go for it. I'm interested to see how that works.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck. I mean, there's going to be an uphill battle because I don't think that a ton of people... I mean, yeah, people showed up for the Joker, but Joker is on a different level than Clayface. Not a lot of people know who Clayface is. unless maybe they played.
If they're smart,
Well, Clayface has been in a lot of shit.
if
lately,
there's
in my opinion.
but if they're smart, they'll market it like a straight up horror movie, and then at the
Oh,
end,
and they will.
and then
They
at the
will.
end be like a property of DC. By the way,
Which is, I think it's.
if they're smart.
I do think that's interesting that they're going to be like, okay, we've already shown that we can do things that are adult oriented with like Creature Commandos and Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And now we're also we're going to keep doing that with this, but we're also going to do something that Marvel did but didn't go all the way with, and that's like release a like R-rated hardcore horror movie. Because while I loved Multiverse of Madness, that was still a PG-13 horror movie, which is where Clayface, it's probably going to be gory and gross and body horror, and I'm into that. Don't roll your eyes. You were just talking about The Thing last week.
Yeah, but I don't.
Let me pull that up here. I want to get the date. But anyway, so yeah, we don't have a ton of news to talk about. There are a couple things. I did see some rumors that Lanterns was originally supposed to come out before Supergirl. Now there's rumors floating around that it's going to come out after Supergirl. Like, it's done. It's in the can.
I'm sure it is.
And they're editing it. And I'm
sure
like,
it
okay,
is.
but my thing is, I don't buy it. Unless James Gunn himself says, because that's what he's trained us to do, because he always disproves this shit. I don't think he said anything about it until he actually releases some sort of statement saying, hey, guys, we had
It's just a rumor at this point.
It's a rumor, yeah.
Okay.
Until he himself says we had to delay Lanterns after Super. It doesn't make sense. I know that he said that he doesn't have control over scheduling. Like,
What did we say?
Because time out, real quick. I want to clarify something that he said, and then we'll jump onto your point. So, from what I heard and what he said in a podcast was that he has more direct say over the movie releases and when the movies come out.
Right. Okay.
And the TV side of like when that's released, he doesn't have a ton of control over that because that's the way that it's viewed is like you can kind of put that in anywhere really. Like he didn't have like the whole like there was a whole thing where he was talking about Superman. It came out early on digital, and that was just because it was syncing up with Peacemaker and trying to come out when Peacemaker comes out. That was not his decision.
That's fine.
But anyway, Lanterns.
My point.
Lanterns. Yeah.
My point is.
Sorry, I went on a diatribe.
Every time we've had a new. This is what's happening with the DCU now. It's like let's announce a bunch of shit, and then do like one or two movies, and then fucking fail on the rest of them, and completely just shove them down the hill, kick the can down the road, and then you end up with the Flash. I'm serious. Okay? Now, by necessity, because of COVID and then the writer's strike, Marvel had to shuffle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think they finally righted the ship and are back where they wanted to be.
Yeah, seems that way with Doomsday coming up.
But I believe not only... obviously, Doomsday is... a big part of that is Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, with the King stuff.
Yes. But I don't know if we're in the same place at Marvel if we still have Kang. I don't know if we have Doctor Doom yet. Or what.
Yeah.
Or if even the first Fantastic Four movie would have been Doctor Doom.
It would tease him at all, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it happens, but when you're... the hubris... Every time they do this... It's like the fucking decision with motherfucking LeBron James. Not one, not two, not three. Like, shut the fuck up, right? Like, Stop with that hubris nonsense. I hate it. It drives me nuts. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not backed up.
Yeah.
So, don't give me that shit about James Gunn when he came on and he took over. He gave us all of this bullshit. And so far, I am not impressed. I liked Superman.
You didn't like Creature Commandos?
It was okay, but what was the point of it? It doesn't really tie into the DCU. We were told it's supposed to, but it didn't. It's not. It hasn't. Is he gonna come out with some bullshit like, well, that in the timeline that was after Superman? Shut the fuck up. No.
No, it happened I think concurrently.
I'm sure. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he took over and he did all this stuff, I was just like, you're lying your ass off and you're saying a bunch of shit to get reactions. And half of what you're saying is bald-faced lies, and the other half is conjecture based on what you've told a few higher-ups and maybe a friend or two.
That's what you say.
Seriously.
Sloppy.
And he's coming at me with like, well, we don't do anything until we have a script. I don't think you know what you're doing. I don't think you have a plan. I don't think you have a big board anywhere. I think you're throwing shit at a dartboard and going, well, that one's stuck. Clayface stuck. You got to be kidding me. You got to give me a reason why Clayface is happening now at all.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Or else I'm done with this DCU.
What's wrong with having a DC Studios label on something that is just exists because it's the same as like having a Clayface. Are you saying it's the same as a Clayface book on the stand, where unless you hear something incredible about it, you're not going to pick that
TV show?
But I'm saying you're not going to pick up that trade.
Give me a TV show.
I'm just speaking in comic books. You're not going to pick up that trade.
Probably not, because I don't give a shit about that character. I don't really care about Batman that much.
But
why are you keeping us from Batman? Why don't you give us your Batman?
I would disagree that there is a vision because of the Salvation thing. I think him bringing in Salvation and saying, being Man of Tomorrow being his next movie, I think we are going towards something.
Here's the other thing.
I disagree though. I think that Clayface can exist in that world. I don't see what's the problem.
The other thing that gave me a lot of
But you would rather it be a show.
As soon as Superman became big and gave all those box office returns, all of a sudden, the next thing, we're not going to wait. We're going to do the next Superman movie. Why? Because all the shit you got coming down the pike is crap?
I still think he was right.
So you better get another thing out there. Supergirl is going to tank. Clayface is going to tank. Peacemaker's a piece of garbage.
Stop.
And Creature Commandos was a waste of everybody's time.
Stop.
Albeit well animated.
And
well voice acted.
I think that he was already in the process of coming up with ideas and at least had a couple of outlines or kind of ideas what he wanted to do with the Superman sequel while he was filming it. I feel like that's what happened. And then he had to find a way to narratively justify how this would work. And how I know, and you know how I know that? Because that finale episode. Shut up! Because that finale episode, with all of he said, when all of them walk out after forming Checkmate, that's where that finale ended. And then he said he spoke with Safran, and they were like, "We should do this, and this is how we could do it." And that would lead into Man of Tomorrow, or that would lead into Supergirl, that would lead into Man of Tomorrow. So I think that he didn't announce it, but he had it already in his mind that he was going to do it. Because now he's like, he said he's done like his fourth draft of this movie. Like it's almost ready to go, because they're filming next year. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of the fucking James Gunn slander on this show.
I'm fucking sick of it.
All
you used to like it, man.
For 2 months, I had to sit there and listen to you.
Can I tell you? I've been irritated with James Gunn ever since fucking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 when you fucked me on Ego, you son of a bitch. And then you fucked me on the Guardians of the Galaxy, you son of a bitch.
I'm starting to think you did.
And then you fucked me on Rocket in Volume 3.
You're lying, dude. You're lying.
No,
you didn't even like.
I didn't like the way he did Ego.
You're doing. You didn't even like Superman. You're just making that up.
I liked a lot of it.
Wow, dude. Fucking revisionist. You fucking revisionist. No, I'm just kidding.
The first, point of reference. The first time we saw it in the theater, and they had that discussion in her apartment, and there was that battle going on in the background, right?
Oh no.
Right?
Oh,
remember how funny that was in the theater? Like, oh, that's so hilarious. There's that battle going on. That's crazy.
I hate this. Can we move on?
And then when I saw it again, when it went to digital,
the shitty James Gunn.
To HBO, you brought it up, man. Fuck you. When it went to HBO,
I'm gonna keep playing
and I watched it again, I was like,
wild, yeah.
this is stupid. Why is he just sitting there while they're battling this thing? Why is that funny?
Okay,
It's not,
so now you're
okay.
just making up bullshit. Now you're making up
No.
bullshit.
That is a
'Cause you and
truthful. That is a truthful thing. I thought it was hilarious in the theater. When I saw it again at home, I was
It's
like,
showing
"That's not that
it's a
funny."
fucking universe filled with superheroes, jackass. And it's saying
and
that
it's
Superman is saying they can handle it. I'll be fine. It's what do you want? What do you want?
Let's just move on.
You just
Son of a
you
bitch.
just again revisionism. Let's play the tape. How much you love that movie? You just whatever, man. Whatever. You got
Know when to hold him.
you got JGDS. James Gunn derangement syndrome.
I just hate him so much. Okay, what are we talking
Why do
about
you hate
next?
him? Okay, you didn't like the second season of Peacemaker. That's fine.
You want to know why I don't like James Gunn? Truthfully, he's the fuck.
No, I don't want to know.
Okay,
'Cause
let's
I've heard
move
it
on.
for
Let's
8
move on.
weeks. No, we're ironing this out because I'm fucking sick of your attitude towards my man Jimmy Gunn.
Jimmy Good and his brother Sean.
No, but
Let's move on.
how can I?
I don't want to talk about it anymore either. Go ahead.
Long.
I guess.
Fuck you. How's that? It's a long box.
That was a good one. Yeah, I beat you on that one, man.
So I'm thinking we cross swords.
Do we have Clarence fucking Boddicker on
No,
the
we
goddamn
don't.
soundboard
we
anymore?
No.
Well, do we have anything from RoboCop?
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Fuck you. I'm so mad.
Hey man, if you think of all those sounds together,
Whoa. There's still plenty of meat on that bone. You take this home, throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
Oh, fucking Carl Weathers.
R.I.P. Let's cross swords here. And
Wow. Let's
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
I don't like that one.
Oh, what? You don't like that one?
I like his more like we used to have like Total Recall, and I think we do have a couple of Running Mans. But I'm not a huge.
Just for you, and then we'll actually do what I want to talk about.
Come on, Cohagen, you got what you want. Give these people air.
Get Your Ass to Mars was always a good one for us to get
We're
back
on the
track.
air.
Get these people air.
Hey, hello, mic check 1 2.
It must be repeated that one of the funniest jokes that totally was off the top of my head, that is still one of my proudest, is when the movie Air came out, and I had seen it and I really liked it.
Come on, Cohagen.
And I was here about ready to do the podcast, and I asked your wife, I asked Ashley, I was like, "Hey, Cohagen, have you seen Air?
Come on, Cohagen. Go see Air.
Have you seen Air?
The movie.
It's a great movie.
The movie with Ben Stiller and the
Ben
Matt
Stiller.
Damon and Ben
Ben
Affleck. Yeah.
Yep.
And Matt Damon. So a movie I watched over the weekend. I've been meaning to watch for a while. Finally got around to it. The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Was that your long box?
Yeah.
Okay,
I figured
cool.
we could dip in there. We could, like I said, cross swords.
Scissoring?
Yeah, maybe. With our ideas.
Scissoring with ideas instead of legs.
What?
It's a love song. Fuck off.
Sometimes you have to think, like,
It's a love song. 5.
I'm going to wake up in the morning and I'm going to sing a song called Scissoring Without Legs.
The reason why I'm such a great songwriter
Oh my
is because
Stop. Anyway, we're talking
I'm a
about.
better fucking songwriter than anybody fucking James Gunn likes.
Oh my God.
Yep, there you go. It's coming out.
So,
Anyway, you saw a movie.
yeah, I finally watched it and I had friends, you had mentioned that it was good. I had other friends say you should watch it. It's really funny. Yeah, it lived up to the hype. Jesus. It lived up to the hype. I really liked it. Very, very funny. Liam Neeson is such a good actor, and he nails exactly what Liam Neeson nailed in that first movie, or all those movies, but that he nails Frank Drebin Jr., like what Frank Drebin would be. That's Frank Drebin Jr., I guess. But like that traditional, dramatic, and he's done comedies he's been in like bit parts of comedies in the past. He's worked with Seth MacFarlane before, but like
He was great in the Lego movie.
yeah. But like you and I were talking, like he's still got. I think that
He's got gravitas.
no, any good actor should be able to be able to do comedy this well and do drama the same, because it's really you're just playing it for this character especially. You're 100% playing it straight.
We have talked about this,
and that's what makes it so great about this performance.
We have talked about this many times before, and you brought it up. In fact, that Leslie Nielsen is a classically trained actor.
Yeah, he came from like westerns and dramatic,
dramas and all that shit. And the reason why he was so good in those Zucker and Abrams movies is because the secret to that, and the secret to movies like that, and why those Scary Movie and Another Scary and all those movies suck, because they're trying to be like tongue in cheek to the audience, and that sucks. That makes the movie suck.
It has to be absurd.
It has to be played straight
Well,
by the people in the movie.
Everything, yeah, and with that Frank Drebin character is the ultimate straight man, because everything
Yes.
else around you has to be ridiculous.
Yes,
and
he's
insane.
the one. He's the one that everybody around is like.
And the like,
But he is oblivious to how stupid.
I am such a
he is.
sucker for
My favorite running gag
oh,
was
yeah.
how many times he was like driving and somebody would hand him a
oh,
coffee
the
cup.
coffee bit.
That was great.
He's
when
in the middle of the driving and someone just hands him the
they gave him like those two big ones when they got
Yeah,
to the station.
and he
They
just
threw them
chucks
away
it.
and they gave him two more.
And then the genius casting to have CCH Pounder be the fucking police chief.
Oh, so good. Yeah,
God damn it.
I love it.
And the fact that her husband was never awake. You better not wake him up. He's got a big exam tomorrow. And then the fact that he stayed asleep throughout the whole third act of the movie.
Yeah.
Like just shit like that, man. Like the movie, and you know what I love about movies like this is, you know, we talk in it's that cliche of like, you know, comedy, all art subjective, especially comedy subjective, but like the sheer amount of jokes that this movie just fires at you in 85 minutes is kind of insane.
Yeah, there's
And I do not every joke hits, but I would say like 85% to 90% of the jokes hit for me. Like I was laughing throughout this whole movie.
It was rare when I was not laughing.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly the plot. Who's the bad guy? Oh yeah, that like the tech
Danny
guy.
Houston, who's always the villain.
He was
every
actually
movie.
pretty good. There was a moment.
Oh,
the part where he took his scar off and then reapplied it.
oh, dude, and
That was
then
pretty funny.
the part where
No, you
when
can't. Can you say that word? You can in my club.
when he makes a yeah, you can in my club.
Will I am
That's what I would say. We good.
the Duchess.
And
You like Black Eyed Peas? I love them.
I love that. Yeah, then they start naming. No, dude, the one we kept talking about, like, what was the one that was like, I was in tears? The fucking TiVo bit about
Yes!
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. My God, Ashley and I are sitting there watching it, and we are dead because she actually watched that show, so she's laughing at all the references.
Right.
I'm just laughing because, dude,
So absurd.
dude. Liam Neeson fucking crushes that scene because he is so damn funny. Like just being like, let me see it. Did you connect to the internet?
God
They're
damn it.
deleted.
Is this an Ethernet cable? Damn it.
I specifically said do not connect to the internet.
Those are just gone. They're gone.
Gone forever.
The musical episode, gone.
Oh my God. The sex scene. When they conjure, they give they go into reading a spell book, and it conjures up it gives a sentient life to the snowman.
Yes.
And he was
And
jealous because they
like,
wouldn't
it turns
have
into like
sex
a
with it.
horror movie. Right.
was the thing.
It was
too.
so random. Like
sometimes,
okay.
like you just sit and you watch a movie, and it's like either I'm in,
The music starts turning all dark and shit. It's
either
like,
you're still 100% in, or you're like, what the hell am I watching? For me, I was like, this is so stupid. I love every second of this, just because, again, clearly written by people that
love the original.
love this shit and love that, and get this style of comedy. I mean, Akiva Schaffer, he's been with Lonely Island and MacGruber and like all this shit, so he has a background.
Dude, say what you will about Family
actually,
Guy.
I think Jorma directed.
I got a lot of
MacGruber.
shit to say about fucking Seth MacFarlane or about Family Guy, but Seth MacFarlane is a genuinely talented, funny dude. He's funny. His observations of like he grew up in the same time that I did, and his observations about TV and like almost every reference he makes I get because I saw the same fucking shows and I remarked the same thing to myself. Like that's weird or whatever, right? And he was executive producer on this. I think it was more Akiva and Jorma doing the heavy lifting. But
there's a couple of writers on it, but
yeah, I everybody in the cast was great. God, there were some cameos that I can't remember now.
when they're fucking closing down the police station, there's just
The
Spirit
Spirit
Halloween.
But my favorite joke of all that made me laugh because it was so funny, but also so true. It just and the way he delivered it was, but like a teenager with 3 babysitting jobs, I didn't need another babysitting job.
Oh, dude, some of the quotes. Or
Chef's
the scene with Cody Rhodes when he's like, "You shot my brother."
Yeah.
That could be thousands of people.
Yeah.
In the back,
Yeah.
that could be hundreds of people.
No, the part
And then when
that
he finally said
the
he was
part
white.
that made
Oh,
me
Tony.
die when he punched the bartender and his face turned
kept
into a
changing.
Muppet. Yes, that made me shit my pants. And that right after that was when she came down the stairs and bumped into. I was like, I almost pissed my pants because all that happened at once, and
So-
I had to rewind and watch. I'm an idiot when I watch like movies and it makes me laugh. I have to watch it again like right away because I'm just like that was so good. I'm such an addict. I'm always chasing the high. Remember how it was when you first saw it? Let's see if you can get it again.
Some of the quotes, one of these, dude, this is the one that made me cackle. Like, what the fuck? And she had the type of bottom that would make any toilet beg for the brown. What?
The way he describes her
And a butt that seems to say, "Hello, I'm a talking butt."
Yes, that was a good one. Hello, I'm a talking butt. All right.
Oh, dude, there's a couple. There's another one I had pulled up here because there's like a Reddit post of all.
Oh God.
Man, UCLA, I see LA all the time. I live. Oh, the fucking body cam scene. When he shits the shitting, and then the fact that he like, because it's a callback to the pissing joke in the first movie, and the fact that he's like talking about how much he hates himself, and he goes, "I had 4 chili dogs that day."
And then he has him again later in the body cam, and he's eating another one. He's just like, I'm so bad.
Oh, I hate you, Frank. And then I had 4. Electric. Back in the day, only 3 things that were electric: eels, chairs, and Catherine Zeta-Jones in the 2002 hit film Chicago.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a
Drunk a little bit. I just woke up. When
it's a spiritual successor to the first movie. And let's be really honest. The second movie is pretty good. The open of the third movie is classic because they do the OJ joke in real time with the scene from Untouchables with the babies. But you know the joke I'm talking about?
I would never forget Fergie. Yeah.
Do you know the joke I'm talking about? Let me tell you the joke. So O.J. Simpson is walking down the street, and there's a fire in a building. And the firemen are like, OJ, all our ladders are broke, and we don't have a trampoline. And there's a baby like up on the 8th floor. And we were wondering, you have the best hands in the universe. Clearly, from playing football, we know that. So if the baby is like, the kid jumps or whatever, and you can catch the kid because you have the best hands in the universe, can you do that? And he's like, sure, I'll do that. And he goes, okay, and the baby, and it's coming down, and the baby's coming down, and OJ's going back and forth, and then he catches it, and he
and
spikes
there's a spotlight, right?
No, he spikes the baby because he catches the ball, catches the baby. Everybody's like, oh, yay, OJ. And he spikes it, and he does the fucking touchdown dance.
Yeah.
That's the joke. And in that open for the third Naked Gun movie, they have the whole bit with the Untouchable scene with the baby in the bus station.
Yeah.
But it's like a shitload of babies. And while Frank's doing something, like in the background, you see OJ keep catching babies. And at one point, he spikes one of them and does like a touchdown thing. And it's great because it's actually OJ acting out the fucking joke that is one of my favorite jokes of all time. But I haven't been able to tell it since OJ murdered 2 people. Why is that the second time we've talked about that in this one episode?
Because he was in this other movie. 2 more quick ones. One that made me giggle. First of all, yeah, Pamela Anderson. You're right. Still looks great.
Still smoking hot.
The fucking her profession is that she writes true crime novels based on fictional stories that I made up. And then PonziSchemeArena.com was pretty fucking PonziScheme.com Arena was pretty funny.
No, and she's got major comedy chops too. She's
always been funny.
She was in a movie, or she was in an episode of Just Shoot Me as herself. But she pulled it off. Yeah, I think
when she did the fucking jazz scene when she's scatting.
Yes. It was pretty good.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Recommend. You know what I want to
and
do?
they're dating for real, I understand.
That's been the rumor that they're getting a little friendly.
Listen.
Hey, man.
I'd get a little friendly with Liam Neeson, dude. That's a dude.
Yes. Probably just 2 people that are in the later stages of their life having fun.
See,
I mean, she's not that as old as he
you
is.
see-
he's much older, but
You see, I'm comfortable enough in my own sexuality to know that it's okay to say that Liam Neeson is a hot dude.
he could get it. He could get it. If
He's
he
like
wants.
6'5". He's
And-
really tall.
and
And in Hollywood, that's like gigantic.
he's got a beautiful accent.
Yes.
All
But
right.
he's also
Did
got
you
the
have
good-
anything you wanted to talk
What?
about, or we
What?
can
I-
jump into the news for
I
a little
thought we were
bit?
going to talk about the news,
Do
Jake.
some books.
I thought we were going to talk about the news. Have you ever seen me in Rob Roy?
All right, here. You ready for the news?
Have you ever seen me?
I have a new sounder for the.
Have you ever seen me in Darkman? It was
Yeah, dude.
one
Dark
of,
Sam Raimi,
one of
baby.
Sam Raimi's first movies.
I'm.
I'm-
Hey,
I'm still pissed that he
Hey.
didn't ask me to be in the Spider-Man
William.
movies.
Liam, if I may,
Yes, Jesse.
I, Jesse Ventura, am the leader of the Darkman fan club.
Oh, that's fantastic.
#1 guy.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, right
Oh,
here. So let me ask you a question.
Okay. The bandages were real.
Okay,
I was
how did you know?
truly disfigured.
So anyway, here's
That's
new.
why I look
you
as
want to hear the new
beautiful as I
news
do.
news
What?
sounder? News.
Deep, 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 deep. What is our new news sounder? Do we have one?
News. There it is.
Let's get the fucking news.
Oh, again. Anyway,
Okay. You better clip that off and make that the sounder.
you better fucking do
You better fucking
Do it.
The fucking clip of the news. And do the
Bad news for the box office,
Oh, is it?
everybody. Well, as you and I have talked about it, like it is frustrating because you and I have both said on this show that we love going to the movie and doing these movie reviews, actually going to see them in theaters and coming back and talking
I
about.
like being able to go about 4 or 5 times a year, which is about the average time we go.
But-
By the way, are we going to see Nuremberg on Friday? No.
What?
We have a movie to watch this fall, don't we?
Well, Running Man is Predator is this weekend, and then the weekend after that is the Running Man.
Are we going to see Running Man?
Maybe I need to finish the book. I haven't read the book.
Oh, come on.
I'm about halfway. I've been reading King Sorrow. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's more important, isn't it?
Well,
There's a movie coming out about that, isn't there?
No.
No, there isn't. So what the fuck, man?
You don't understand, man.
What
I
the fuck?
I have never bought a book that's like freshly new like that. Okay, I could not crack it open.
Really?
No.
I used to
Usually
do
I
that-
get stuff
I
like
used
later.
to do that all the time.
Not like new, like fresh books. I
I
usually
used to
get
do
it
that all the time.
Anyway, so what I was saying was
Shout out Prairie Lights, Iowa City.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
So
Give me
it is that complication where it's like it is fun to go to a movie theater still and see a movie with a friend and have some popcorn.
I'm always aware of
But-
how much it's expensive. Yep.
but
But
yeah, fuck me, man. It is ridiculous.
you have to be prepared for
it's
that.
ridiculous.
I always go into the movie theater experience going, hey, Like we always go to matinees, so the tickets are not that expensive.
And where we live, it's not nearly as bad as other places.
Right, we live in Iowa.
Yeah.
So it's like $11 for a matinee, which is still stupid.
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's like $9 to $10.
I'm talking about where you really get nickel and dimed as the concessions. Obviously.
Yeah, it's like $30 for like popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I get popcorn. I get a large popcorn.
One person. It's like $16.
I get
a large
I get a large
pop,
popcorn. I get a large soda. I get a bottle of water. I don't generally get candy, but sometimes I do.
Well, the candy is part of the combo now at some theaters. You get a thing of candy with it too.
My thing is like
I would only do that if I could put M&Ms in it.
So me and my brother, and my mom took me to Jaws for my birthday.
The anniversary, nice.
And we went to Flicks. And I don't know if you know this, but Flicks, they bring you a big metal bowl of popcorn.
Yeah.
And then they bring you little other bowls. And that, to me, is just stupid.
Why?
No.
You want the bucket?
Give me my own thing, right? And I was telling my brother, I'm like, I like a lot of popcorn. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, okay, well, if I order another thing of popcorn during the movie, are you going to be like, and he's like, no. And I'm like, okay. Because I probably will. Because
you and I will eat a whole thing
of fucking
popcorn
before the
ourselves.
fucking movie starts.
Because you got nothing to do.
We've done it.
You're just sitting there.
Well, we've gotten way better at getting there later.
Yeah, because I'm not sitting through 20 minutes of trailers I've already fucking seen.
And Flicks, it's actually kind of nice to get there early because they have
clips
decent
and
shit that you want to watch.
But all that to say,
geez, what were we talking about?
Well, no, we were talking about the October box office and box office. But I bring that up because I think it's important to translate that into the box office because
dollars?
You can't look. People keep trying to, and people that do are bad faith anyway, are trying to make up excuses. Like, you can't use COVID as an excuse for the box office diminishing returns in the state that movie theaters in. No, you can. Because while that still happened 5 years ago, like you and I were talking about, the toothpaste is out of the tube. And even more so now, like, there are movie theaters protesting Warner Brothers being for sale because they know if Paramount buys them or Netflix buys them, that's going to really severely kill movie theaters.
That's going to price them out of a lot of movies.
Yes. And you know what?
Sad...
You know what? Because,
I don't even
know.
I
just say real quick, because this country's a fucking joke, it'll happen. Mm-hmm. Someone's going to buy Warner Brothers. It's going to fucking tank movie theaters. And it's going to, and everything's going to keep crumbling because we live in a fucking dystopia. But...
the thing is, they want to have their cake and eat it too. They want to have people. They want people to go to theaters, which is already an overpriced mess. But they've already shown us these movie fucking companies that built themselves up off of movies seen in movie theaters, and only then did the rental market become a thing, and then they could count on, okay, maybe we get a return from the rentals. Now you're trying to make us. You want us to stay home to stream shit,
but you also want us to go to theaters.
There's not nearly enough hours in the day. Even if people stayed up 24/7, which would be dangerous to their health, and watch nothing but Netflix, you would still not be able to watch all the content on Netflix. That is a problem,
Tyler. Unless you're strictly watching shit on like Tubi. Or like on an antenna or something where there's like always ads. But what I'm saying is, think about it this way. They're trying to rail you twice. Yeah. They're trying to rail you and then bend you over the barrel and rail you again because they're trying to screw you over on the subscriptions, which, by the way, hey, without warning, price jump.
It's almost like...
Price jump. No, hold on.
Hold
on. I'm not done yet because you're right. Absolutely, just like everything else. But then, then it's like, okay, pay me $20 a month to watch all this shit, okay? And how?
Do you care? I mean, do you know?
I'm still going. Go ahead. And then on top of that, you want to charge me $20 fucking bucks to go see said movie a couple of months, maybe a couple of days. What? 30, 45 days before it's on your stupid ass streaming service that I'm already fucking paying for. So why would I go to a theater? All of this is your own fault. You all deserve this because you all saw what Netflix was doing, and rather than, okay, let's kind of work with there, maybe do something there, maybe we could kind of do our own thing.
Keep them in their niche.
Yes, because now you've decided that every
king.
Every goddamn company has, and it's the same. I'm sorry. It's just so frustrating because it's hard for me to feel bad, and I do feel bad in some level to the people that work on these movies because the box office hitting a 27-year low for October is bad on that level. But at the same time, I'm not going to cry tears for fucking Disney or any of these companies. I'm just not, because they continue to it's the race to the bottom, and it's like you said, there's only so many eyeballs. There's only so many hours. How am I going to pay for this shit? You want me to watch it all the time? Well, how am I going to pay for this stupid service? Because I got to get out of my house and go to work to pay for it.
And could it possibly be that these companies that are making all of this stuff happen are the exact same companies that are making sure that we're stuck in this stupid cycle of work, weekend, work, weekend, marriage, family, life, death, birth. Birth, death, life.
My whole thing is like, where
birth, life, death.
Get
it straight.
Why do we even bother having an FTC? Because first of all, they shouldn't have approved AT&T and Warner's fucking merger years ago, because that's the thing that started this whole shit show, because that was the precedent. Because all it takes is one dipshit to just do it.
Dude, look at college football and the buyouts.
Look at our president.
The head coach buyouts. Everybody was like, no way will they fire James Franklin because it's too expensive of a buyout.
They got enough boosters, yeah.
The buyouts for Division I college football coaches at this point in the season, like, I don't know, a couple weeks left, are, I think, $173 million total.
Oh,
that's disgusting.
The best job in the world
I want you to go to any starving kid in your town, because guess what there's going to be, and explain to him that he can't eat, but you just got a $20 million buyout to sit on a couch.
Yeah.
Explain to him how that's fair and how that makes sense, and I will let you have that money all fucking day. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but if you can't do that, then you need to give that fucking money back.
So I think there's only really...
You heard me, Lane Kiffin.
I think there's really only two paths. Well, not two, but...
Two paths that you can go down.
There's a couple of paths that they can go down, but I think, like, when you look at what happened in October, so, again, 27-year low, and here's some of the movies that flopped this past month. Tron Ares.
Oh, big fucking surprise.
Hey, take that, Disney. Big middle finger to you, because guess what?
Take that Jared Leto.
I'm glad that movie flopped, because you hired a fucking cult leader.
Yeah.
And allegedly abuser, to be in your fucking movie.
Douchebag. Yeah.
By the way, how was that a flop? It globally, I think domestically it only made like half of that. It made like $60 million, but globally it made $126 million. It had a $180 million budget, so it might make that money. Another failure, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I got to give him credit. He went out of his comfort zone, but his movie flopped as well. The Smashing Machine.
That sucks. That looks good.
That one I felt like would succeed because it's such a small budget, but it only made $19 million and the budget was $50 million. Yeah. The other one, which I'm glad this.
Well, he probably will get some Oscar nods, so that's good.
By the way, good thing Aziz took that blood money. Because Good Fortune flopped. That was $16 million is what it made against a $30 million budget.
I can tell you now that I am not going to see that movie or anything else Aziz Ansari does. I have a list. I have a list of all the people that did that show. Look, it is frustrating because it's like you look at it and you're like, man, I really liked you. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And you're right. You should put your foot down. Like, we should say, hey, we shouldn't go and do comedy festivals and do our job, like, do an entertainment whitewash of the fucking country that did 9/11. What you say to those people is you say, no amount of money that you give me can put up with the fact that you murder homosexuals,
people,
murder women who have been raped for reporting the rape. I mean, that's
chop up
fucking
journalists.
Awful. Yeah, you need to. Somebody needs to say, I don't care how much money you have. Your money is dirty.
Yeah.
And these fucking assholes, along with the Live fucking tour.
Because I got news for you.
Those fucking golf assholes.
You can make all the money.
Those fucking people, you've legitimized the Saudi royal family, who is a bunch of fucking misogynistic, homophobic.
Hey.
I don't know if you know this, but they don't let people drink. So Why do I want to hang out over there?
Yeah, what's...
Now, granted, I've been sober 10 years, but that doesn't mean I don't want to have a little tipple every once in a while.
No, I'm just saying you can't do any drugs.
Yeah, fuck that.
Excuse me. Right into the microphone. What?
Nothing.
Phone go. All right, Tyler.
Is it break time?
No.
I think it's break time.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're doing the...
Nope.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
Do this.
Wow. All right.
Let's fuck. Oh.
The mortal...
Are we recording again?
Yeah.
Shit.
The mortal...
Shit.
The Mortal Thor #3 is how we're going to kick this one off. Written by Al Ewing, art by... oh, man, I always hate when they do this. Where's the title page? Oh, man, it's at the back. Anyway.
Probably. Something Ferry. His last name is Ferry.
Pasquale, I believe.
Pasquale Ferry, yes.
Yes. Pascal Ferry. I'll admit, I still don't necessarily... How we got to the Mortal Thor, I'm kind of like, whatever. It's another Loki Thor thing.
Sure,
And it still is.
yeah.
It still is.
You mind that shit for decades.
But I will say, 3 issues in, it's an enjoyable book. I'm enjoying... I actually really dig it a lot. Now, I don't...
Do you want to know why I enjoy the book so much?
Go ahead.
Sigurd Jarlson was Thor's alter ego during a lot... At the beginning of Walt Simonson's run, Don Blake was still around. In fact, Don Blake was still a big part of the Thor mythos when Beta Ray Bill was created. No shit. Eventually, they got rid of the Don Blake persona and all that stuff. I don't remember if Don Blake was a real guy or if they just, got rid of him. Just sort of like, okay, you're... but then at some point he had an apartment in New York because he wanted to be closer to Midgard, which is Earth, what they call Earth. And he wanted to be closer to Midgard because he was a member of the Avengers and he wanted to make sure, that he had a base of operations in New York. So he had an apartment that was largely a empty apartment with a mattress because he was almost never there. But his name was Sigurd Jarlson. And he went and he did the Sapristi family, who is his daughter, shows up in this and gets him the job, right? That's or maybe even his granddaughter, but which is more likely. But the Sapristis, there's actually really good the issue where Thor crossed over into the Mutant Massacre for 2 issues back in 1986. And in the first issue where he is drawn down into the tunnels to find out what's going on and he fights with some of the Marauders, he is at first he is hanging out with the Sapristis.
Yeah.
Because he is working for Jerry and Jerry's like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And he's like, and he's like, "Come on, have a, home cooked meal and stuff." And it's actually really a touching scene cuz he's like hanging out with the family and he's like, being Thor, but he's Sigurd. So the fact that his alter ego in this is Sigurd again, and at one point he says, "You are not me."
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up.
Yes,
He says, I am dead, Sigurd Jarlson. I am dead, and you are not me. You have nothing of mine.
I suppose it would be Jarlson, wouldn't it?
It is winter now.
Yeah, you call yourself Scandinavian, Tyler Allen? Fuck. Anyway.
And I was... Now, and all I was is buried under the snow, all but one thing. There is wrong, Sigurd. And where there is wrong, you break the sky to riot, for that is who you are. Write it.
Yeah.
And that is who we are. So yeah, he's still not Thor. He's not, doesn't possess.
As far as we know.
He doesn't, can't crack lightning yet.
You remember, okay, so you remember when Obi-Wan was like, what I told you was true from a certain point of view. Like, you fucking dick. You lying ass motherfucker. Why didn't you just tell me it was my dad? Dick. And hey, hang on. I think that's a lot Obi-Wan bullshit. I think he really is Thor, and that's Al Ewing's way of saying, my farts smell good. Yeah. I don't know why I think Al Ewing talks like Bill Clinton. My first smell
Hey,
good.
man, I just shit my pants.
Listen,
This
man,
smells
I'm
right.
going to have some McDonald's. And then...
Also,
Hey,
we're kind of introduced
you know what
to...
else?
or
I ride Thor.
The
Oh,
Serpent
yeah.
Society is after
Yes, interesting.
him. So, yeah, they're on to
Led
him.
by Don Blake, apparently.
Yeah. Interesting.
Weird. Right. Yeah, what?
What are we doing here?
I don't know. What's
I
going on?
kind of like it.
What? Huh? Hey.
What?
Yep.
But so what happens is he gets a job at a construction site. Another thing happens where Loki intervenes and gives him papers to show that he's a citizen and all that. And he's like, at one point he's like, why are you interfering with this? You know, what's going on? But he's just like, it's a good story. But so he gets this job at a construction site, and then the Serpent Society show up. And again, like you said the last issue, taking things and making them the same, but adding a little twist. And it shouldn't work, but it does. The fact that this stupid hammer still has a rope attached to it is awesome.
Yeah.
And the fact that he clicks it to his wrist, like there's a hook on his wrist for it, just in case the motherfucker tries. He's just ready. Because, you know, Thor came to him in a dream and said, you break the sky. And he said, I'll do that. And then he beats the shit out of the serpents. Like, there's a surprising amount of gore in this book.
Yeah, surprising.
Like, the brain matter coming on. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because he just beats the shit out of these serpents.
The action scenes, I really like the... there's times when I look at the art and I'm like, okay, you're a little abstract there or whatever, but that's his style, and I think it's a guy. That's his style, and I'm okay with, like...
One of them, his teeth are coming out of his head. Like, oh my God.
There's something to be said for his kinetic action
his
sequences.
They move, yeah.
Yeah, and it's believable.
Like when he throws it and like the blurred look of the handle of the hammer flying at the dude. And, and then the next panel, it's that hammer hitting the dude in the face. And then, so many panels. The way that... he visual, and that's all dialogue, or that's all action. There's no dialogue there. And you and I both said we love when comics do that shit. So he eventually stops fighting them, and then it ends he ends up winning the fight, and it ends with Odin showing up,
asking Loki what
to
he's doing.
satisfy my curiosity, Scald. Tell me, your father Odin, what exactly you are up to this time, and pray I enjoy the tale. So, Odin's back, too. I don't know where this is supposed to be in continuity.
I don't know exactly what's going on with Asgard at this
Thor
point.
died.
Well, because at one point Asgard was in Oklahoma, and then it did become its own realm again. And
wasn't that when it was like hovering above?
Doctor Strange was like the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, or he is. I don't
fucking know. I don't know. But I will say this: enjoyable book. I love being wrong on this show. I love thinking like that's a dumb idea, and then cracking it open and enjoying that. So far these first 3 issues have been enjoyable.
There wasn't a lot of necessarily like mystery or like intrigue in the Walt Simonson run on Thor. It was more straightforward, like sword and sorcery, Viking type shit, and it was cool. It was great fucking shit. He really explored a lot of the lore and the mythology of the Thor, and the 9 realms in Asgard, and Balder the Brave, and Sif, and the Warriors 3, and all that shit. But there's something to be said for a version of Thor, where we don't know exactly what's happening. We do know that whoever this is definitely a hero.
Yeah,
he's cut from the same cloth. Sigurd Jarlsson is a former alter ego of Thor. What do we know is happening? I truthfully think that he's Thor, and it's just a red herring, and that's Al Ewing smelling his own farts, because we do know from Green Lantern.
Hey, man. We're smelling his farts on this one.
We've been smelling his farts on the shoe for a long, long time.
I'll eat your ass.
All right. Come over here, Al Ewing.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
About eating ass.
About eating ass? I wrote a book about eating ass. What? No, you got to do what, and then I'll eat your ass. You got to keep your guy. So yeah, say I'll eat your ass.
What?
Yeah, say I'll eat your ass.
I'll eat your ass.
And then
what?
Yeah, and then I'll eat
Finish it! Finish it!
I was saying you should have like a back and forth with a guy going, I'll eat your ass. What? I'll eat your ass.
Yeah, that's
what
what they want to hear. Yeah. All right, moving on. Hey,
don't forget to comment on our
I'm gonna keep
videos
screaming
or
at
write
you.
in. Do we have to talk about this one? Okay.
Yes, we fucking do. Absolutely, we do. So what you and I.
I was gonna explain.
No, I'm gonna intro it into you. I'm on. We're on the same
All right, cool.
wavelength.
All right.
So
The fuck was that voice?
you and I have been critics of X-Men's Age of Revelation shit that Marvel's doing, but you took it a step further.
Yeah.
And you decided.
Yes.
What was your decision?
So every week there's like 8 of these fucking books on the shelves, and almost all of them hold no meaning for me. I don't give a shit what's happening. I'm not going to buy enough of them to get the larger story, and I'm never going to get the trade paperbacks that inevitably come with it. So every week that I go in there to the comic shop, there's usually 5 or 6. 8 is extreme. It's an exaggeration. There's usually 5 or 6 different Age of Revelation books on the shelf. Now, I have largely tried to, for Undead-Pool, now he is an X-Men character, but he's more of a Marvel character than just X-Men, right?
Yeah, I mean, his origins come from X-Men.
Radioactive Spider-Man is Spider-Man in this new mutant world, whatever, right?
So what happens is Revelation does this thing where
it's a ripoff of the Age of Apocalypse.
It makes mutants stronger, or it kills them, and then it makes humans not be able to speak.
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you talking about that? No, his mutant. He became a mutant, and his healing factor fucked with it.
No. Oh. I'm saying that there's people in here that can't talk. They're calling babbles.
Oh yeah.
So the babbles are what happen when to us normal people, and then mutants either die or get even stronger from this. I don't fucking care. So anyway, Undead-Pool #1, written by Tim Seeley and Carlos Magno.
We will review Radioactive Spider-Man next week.
So once a month we're doing one?
No, we're going to do one each week because I'm going to get one each week.
Why? Why are you putting me through this? I don't give a shit. Anyway, let's we talk about the book?
Can we breeze through it? Because I don't give a shit about it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I know.
Talk about it as
breeze
much
through
as
the other one.
Talk it as much as you wanted to.
The main course is Batman fighting everybody later.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
So anyway, Undead-Pool. You and I were talking about this before the show. Of like, it's a book. So it's essentially
it certainly is a comic book.
it's like you're saying. So he's explaining the mutant virus in the book, and like you were talking about a little bit earlier. So his healing factor, he keeps his consciousness, but he still can't control the fact that he's a zombie. Like he still needs to eat people to sustain himself. So that's how he can still crack jokes while being a zombie. So he runs up on this group, and I like Tim Seeley. I think he's a good writer. I think he's got funny humor, but I gotta give him credit. I love the fact that he gave us meaningless rip-off characters and then fucking gets rid of them. I kind of love that. But I wanted to name them off here. You ready? First, we got Magni, as Deadpool put it. Magni.
What?
He's their Thor guy, complete with lightning bolts and Nordic cheekbones. Fantastica.
What?
She's a stretchy character like Reed Richards. Mm-hmm. We got Kid Man Thing, which is a pretty funny name.
What?
You can guess that. He makes plants and shit.
Wow.
And then there's Fearless, who is blind like Daredevil, but she's got telepathy. And then, pretty much saying that all the humans are babbles. They don't speak, and they're just kind of...
Yeah, he's explaining this and that, and basically...
then he says that the babbles are what they should be afraid of. It's Deadpool, because he's like he's Revelation's weapon. Like, he points him where to go, and he just eats people. So he kills this team pretty much, except Fearless, who is the Daredevil rip. Oh, excuse me.
Jesus.
She's not red though. She's blue. It's different. And then when he gets to her, he essentially realizes that he can start to take over and talk and gain his sentience
because he's eaten. Yeah, I read that part and I was like, no, I'm not reading this stupid ass opposites attract fucking road trip bullshit book Go to hell, Tim Seeley. Go to hell, Marvel. Your ideas aren't even. They're not even worth the crap they're printed on, man.
Why are we? But that's what gets me about this is like, if you were gonna do that, clearly they don't have a ton of. And I'm not saying it was. How do I phrase this? Because I do like Tim Seeley. I do like Tim Seeley's work.
What are you gonna say?
But man,
I'm scared.
Well, no, it just. There's not a lot of confidence in the book if they were going to, because I feel like it's like, and again, maybe this was always the plan, but I feel like the way that story was going, they were going to kind of take a couple issues to slow play him getting his abilities back, but they didn't, and they fucking bailed because like, we got to get this book to sell, so by the end of that first issue, he's got to be able to crack jokes in the next issue.
Well, I don't know how long the Age of Revelation goes. Is it 3 months? Is it 6 months? I don't know how many issues there are going to be in each fucking thing. When they had the Sins of Sinister storyline, that was 3 months. And I liked that crossover a lot because it had an end in sight. And it was this. It was, hey, we're going to give you what happens in the 10 years from now in this alternate timeline until the next round of books. Okay? The next round of books is plus 10. The next round of books after that is plus 100. The next round of books after that is plus 1,000. And then there's a book to wrap it all up as they get back to the regular timeline. That was quick and simple. Yeah. And I knew about it, and it was so fucking good. It is such a good... we got to do that at some point. The Sins of Sinister.
You've been talking about that for a long time.
So fucking good. All I got to say is Juggernaut Bullet.
Okay. So today, since, we're not covering a TV show and we probably won't be for a little bit, we're going to go back to mostly book-oriented episodes and maybe even have a little theme. So, tonight, one of the, I think, many series of us doing Batman crossovers. Oh, God. So, it's Batman.
Did we ever do Batman Alien?
And Predator? No, we did not.
Or Batman Alien?
No, we have not.
Oh.
I thought I had. But regardless, tonight we're going to have some fun. So first up, it is a Marvel DC crossover. Uh-huh. The other one is a DC. Well, you'll find out in a minute.
You'll find out in a minute.
Because that one's special. This one's even better in terms of how, of its time it is. By the way, both books came out in the 90s.
Yes.
And both books,
of course, they
read
did.
like books from the 90s. Good and bad.
Simon Bisley was a hot artist.
But first up,
we
have Batman Punisher Lake of Fire with.
Is there there's a subtitle?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, not on the cover though, because they don't need it.
Batman Punisher.
Because they don't need it. All they know is they got Batman Punisher. That's all.
But for solicitation's sake, we have to have something there to differentiate. Because I'm sure there's other Batman Punisher crossovers.
Is there?
I think so.
Before we get into it, we have to state that this is the 90s Batman. Oh.
Yeah, I was getting there, man. I just want to quickly give credits.
Oh.
Dennis O'Neill's the writer. Artists are Barry Kitson and James Pascoe. But yes, this is 90s Batman.
Who were told clearly, draw like Jim Lee.
Yes, and like you were saying, it's not Bruce Wayne. Not Bruce Wayne in this book.
It's Azrael.
Because when you first brought this book to me, or when you first said something, I can't even remember what it was, but I had not seen the cover. I think you had mentioned it. And in my head, I'm like, oh, that could be interesting because no kill with Batman and then Punisher killing people. That could be kind of fun. And then fucking, you bring it to me and you're like, oh, and I see it. And first thing I'm like, it's fucking Azrael. That's the first thing I said when you gave it to me.
Yes, it's a fucking. Thank God the other one we're doing is real Batman.
Yes, actual Batman.
Right?
But
fuck.
And look, generally I like having a little bit of fun of different characters taking the mantle. Like I always joke. I'm not a joke. It's serious. I think Dick Grayson is the better Batman. Sue me. But
fuck off, Dick Grayson.
I'll see you in court.
Isn't he Nightwing?
Yes. So anyway, Azrael. I want to read this because this book opens up fucking edgelord. All right.
What?
It's edgelordy as shit.
Oh.
And this is why I hate Azrael because I hate how he's written. You ready?
Oh God.
Shrieks and screams and moans and unending cacophony of pain that echoes off the stone and walls of all of eternity, and in the stink of flesh that burns in the river. Flame burns but is never consumed. Here is a place of torment. These are the doomed. These are the damned. These are the souls whose pride and arrogance and disobedience earn them the punishment which will continue long after the sun is ashes. See them, hear them, witness their fate, but do not pity them. They deserve the agony. Fuck off.
You know what? I want to get. You deserve an Academy Award for. Can I see it real quick?
Fucking agony.
Can I see it?
Saint Dumas. Which I know that's probably not how Azrael would sound.
Oh, God.
But that's how I
it
hear
totally
him.
fucking is, dude.
Because that's this move.
And
This
it's
this,
such bad artwork. It's just it's like every art. It's like every figure in this drawing is done by a different artist.
And I swear to God, this book feels like it's like, look at my dick, testosterone. You know, like, let me flop my hard penis on this table because I'm a guy.
And this is the source of the fiery river.
See what I
the
mean?
just and remorseless retribution the wretched suffer. A blazing sword clutched in the fists of the holiest of heaven's chosen, the venerable Saint Dumas. He waits, he watches, he knows, and he judges. He peers into the depths of your being and he names you.
Saint Dumas!
He calls you fool. He calls you heretic. He calls you sinner. No, not a heretic, not a sinner. I'm a loyal servant of Saint Dumas. He awakes without sleep, knowing that he has been sleeping. And he speaks aloud, though there is no one else in this huge cavern.
Let me see it. Saint Dumas!
Saint Dumas, no, not a heretic, not a sinner.
Saint Dumas!
Saint Dumas. That's a fucking drop.
I want
Saint Dumas.
I want to make a t-shirt and like us just like looking at it, screaming up the
Saint
sky.
Dumas.
So then we cut from that. By the way, why is Azrael's fucking monologue in third person? He turns to the like every time he has an inner monologue, he's referring to fucking. I hate him. I hate him.
No. The narrator in this book is supposed to be omniscient, third person omniscient.
Oh, get fucked.
The only time we have
Just have him have
Here's the problem with that is that we have Punisher's war
who
journal.
monologues.
Yes, because
So-
we have his journal.
So of course I'm gonna think that Azrael's monologuing.
That's piss poor writing, isn't
Jeez
it? I'll bet
Louise.
you anything he had about a week to write this. They were like, dude,
Yeah,
get on
because
it.
his plot is just.
Oh, it's
there's no-
We're not even gonna
Yeah,
get into
no.
it.
But
No.
I want to get into.
Jigsaw and Joker.
Time out!
All right.
I want to get to the Punisher pod. That's all. I wanted to get
Good.
I want to get to the introduction of Punisher because
Okay.
that's just as stupid.
Oh yeah.
So here we go.
Is he wearing a duster?
And now I'm gonna narrate.
Is he wearing a duster?
Yes.
Why? Why? That was such a
Middle
dumb
of the night, let me
90s
wear
thing.
a leather jacket.
Oh my God, such a dumb I blame Gambit, motherfucker.
It's green
Anyway.
too. Is he
Fucking
yeah.
idiot.
Okay,
Okay,
here,
go ahead.
Here we go.
Okay, let's do it.
Few places are worse than New York. Gotham City is one.
Why is he? Go ahead.
I don't know how the fuck I ended up in Gotham, but I'm here. No, I just made that up. I'm here because it's where the trail of a mook. We keep saying mook in this fucking book, dude.
Yeah.
Mook named Jigsaw took me. My contract said I'd get into this bar. It's cruddy. That's okay. I'm used to the crud. This punk he's getting to a bar fight, and then he goes.
So bad.
God, no. What was some of the just some of the shit? Oh yeah, so Jigsaw is. By the way, Jigsaw's master plan is there's a device that can turn water into fire. So he's gonna dry up everybody. That's his secret. Yeah.
Such a dumb fucking plot. Such a dumb fucking book.
So
yes.
in my head, I'm like, oh my God.
He's gonna make water
as soon
into
as
fire.
so as soon as he
Such a douchey.
As soon as he gets the address of a church in this book, I'm like, that's how he's gonna meet fucking Saint Dumas. And so he goes to the wrong address, and he gets in this church, and the church gets lit on fire by this nun,
Of course.
this person that's working for Jigsaw that's dressed as a nun.
Of course.
And then Azrael breaks through, and you see the glass breaking as he comes through. And then here's Punisher. Either what's coming toward me is a hallucination or my sins have caught up with me big time. And if it lifts me out, I pass out probably just as well.
I don't even want to read the rest. I don't even want to look at the rest of
When
it.
he kicks the door open and I feel the night air beginning to cool away the heat that stings me, I start to revive. I can't get to my feet, but I don't have to. He carries me outside. Then the church belches fire and implodes. Fucking war journal. No, I want to get to the end of it.
Yeah. The point is that it's set, at some point it's made known that the Joker is behind
Of course they show up and fight because it's a crossover. You know, that's how it goes. And then here we go. Oh God, this part gets me, dude.
What?
This is where we have to laugh and you're wondering why do you keep screaming Saint Dumas because of this fucking sequence.
Yeah.
So they're fighting these babbles in a cave, right? Oh yeah, they're in a bathhouse. They're fighting these bad guys in a bathhouse, and
You said Babbles.
But there's
Undead.
Babbles is Undead-Pool. Yeah.
You douche.
I'm a dummy.
You fucking
So-
douche.
Again, Punisher.
Okay, so anyway.
So in this bathhouse, and essentially at the end of it, Azrael gives a mask to. He throws it over to Punisher, but here there's just. Oh yeah, it's rocket fuel is what's turning the water into fire.
Yeah, so scientific. Let's inject rocket fuel into the water supply.
God. It's again just how Punisher is written is. But he goes, he wins the prize for having the fanciest wheels I've ever seen. He gives a quick briefing on the stolen rocket formula, and I have an idea. Batman had an idea. And then they finally team up and beat people up. And then, yeah, they get to a part where they're in a bathhouse looking for leads, and they leave, and they can't. It's a dead end. And Azrael Batman has reached his breaking point, and he literally goes, Saint Dumas, hear me! Help me!
So fucking douchey.
So Saint Dumas goes, cease your screeching. Did you expect to find what you seek here? Steam is not fiery water. Because his whole thing is he's chasing fire water.
Yeah.
So then for no other reason than we had to just fucking shoehorn him in. There's Batman and Punisher make their assault on Jigsaw, and they beat up Jigsaw and tie him up, and then we find out while Jigsaw was tied up, apparently Joker was working with Jigsaw.
Yes.
So essentially Joker's like, I'm going to cut you away, blah, blah, blah. And then we get to another sequence where the job's done, but Batman and Punisher still need to fight. So they do fight, and then doing the classic crossover move where like Punisher's like, well, I won, but I cheated. He isn't ready for it. He's breathing gear he isn't operated. I watch him reel across the roof. I hear him gasp and choke. I grab my piece. It feels like a lump of coal in my fist. Hey, man, I cheated, okay? Dumb, but I had to say something. Sooner or later I'll lose one, but not tonight. Tonight I win. The victory tastes like ashes. I walk away. I've got an appointment with Jigsaw. And oh God. So then we end it with, it just ends, by the way. They thwart the plan. It's all over. And it ends with, Saint Dumas, I failed. But I tried. I did my best, Saint Dumas.
So fucking
Fuck
bad.
this book. I don't care.
Like,
it's such a waste because obviously the more interesting story is Batman and Punisher because of the kill rule and the no kill rule. And then, like, the fact that we're going to
Azrael Batman doesn't
skip
give a
that,
shit about killing.
And Azrael Batman sucks. It never
so
worked.
Fucking hard. He sucks.
Saint Dumas.
Saint Dumas. They were trying to make him whatever.
A Batman
so
that's religious and kills.
There's a guy. There was a Robin named Tim Drake, and he became a fan favorite in the '90s because he had an actual costume that didn't make him look like he was 12 and or maybe into dudes. Right? Because he was the first one who had like body armor and like actual pants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And he had a darker green. He had kind of a darker color scheme too. It was a little bit more night friendly because he's fucking Batman's sidekick, dude. But there was an artist who drew a bunch of miniseries in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and his name was Tom Lyle. And he had this way of drawing the Joker that fucking pissed me off. And that Joker in that book is drawn like that. And I hate it. I hate it so much. It's this big hair, asshole looking thing that is not the Joker to me. And every time I see it, it makes me want to throw up. Okay, I'm done. The next one we're going to do is another crossover.
Batman, Judge Dredd, Judgment on Gotham.
And this one fucking rules because it's the Biz, Simon Bisley. Simon Bisley!
Alan Grant and John Wagner.
The best Lobo fucking, the best ever fucking Lobo artist ever was Simon Bisley. Now, what were you saying about who was the writers? What'd you say? Writers?
I didn't realize. Yeah, it's Alan Grant, John Wagner.
Both Alan Grant and John Wagner got their start on 2000 AD comics, which is what Judge Dredd.
These two crossovers. The reason why we shit on the Batman Punisher book
because it's not Batman
versus that one, but
yeah, there's a lot of
another reason that we prefer this one, this Batman Judge Dredd book, is this book makes fun of itself. This book doesn't take itself seriously at all.
No.
Bro,
they're aware of the fact that it's a stupid idea.
Dude, there's literally a sequence to it.
The story in here also doesn't matter.
But they do a lot more to connect this story than Batman and
Sure,
Punisher did.
but
because
really-
that just assumes that Gotham and New York City just exist in the
point
same world.
The point of this book, the point of this book is to have Judge Dredd and Batman fight. And
Pretty much.
make it look cool. And that's it. And that's cool. I'm good with it. But yeah, go ahead.
All right. It's like shit like this. Like, there's no way they wrote this seriously. Like, we get to the end of the fight. It's Dredd, and Batman, and he goes, "You too. You still got." He's taking they're going back to their universe.
Yeah.
And he's taking the guy, and then he's also taking Batman. He goes, "You too. You still got time to serve. Don't kid yourself." He's like, "You can do." Judge Dredd says, "You can do this the easy way or the hard way." And then Batman goes, "The hard way suits just fine." And I'm like, do you realize how homoerotic that sounds? Like, I want the hard way.
Right at my butthole.
Right. Yeah. Judge Dredd and Batman.
Fucking all night. What?
Fucking all night.
Sloppy.
All right. So this book starts weird, and I think Simon Bisley likes to draw. Bisley. Fuck you. Corrected me. Bisley likes to draw.
He signs his shit Biz. The Biz.
He likes to draw boobies, I think.
Yes, he does. He got his start on heavy metal, and if you know anything about that's that magazine that is generally considered an adult magazine.
Tits.
Well,
yeah.
You remember the South Park is based off of the
that
movie
that
which the movie is fucking horrible, but I remember one thing that my dad had copies of heavy metal, and I was not supposed to find them because they were stashed along with his porn.
These two people are trying to bang on a motorcycle in his alleyway, which is like, just go home and bang. What are you doing in the alleyway?
But it's a chance to boobies. I don't know.
Yeah, really it is, because when they introduce the other judge later, I'm like, why is she fucking she's naked?
Stacked. Yeah, for like the first 3 pages they introduce her. They're like, here's some tits. She's beautiful.
It's a DC book too, guys, so we gotta like shroud it just enough. There's no nipple.
No, but you see the outline of a nipple.
You can still jerk it. So
there's enough there for.
They're making out and getting hot and heavy, and then Judge Death shows up from Judge Dredd and grabs them and kills them. And there's screams, "Alert the Batman."
Ooh.
So Batman goes over there with some cops, and the scene where he sticks his hands in his face is cool. It's so gross. I love it. It's excuse me. The Biz really likes to draw angry, ugly faces because a lot of people are scowling and it's gross looking. Like ugh.
Generally, the women are all stacked and warrior women, like with
in
armor
his defense,
and shit.
he does it,
and all the dudes are ugly and hugely muscled.
But I was gonna say, in his defense,
but it's gorgeous.
Look how.
I love it.
Batman's pretty stacked.
Dude, I fucking love Simon. Dude, I have to find a trade paperback of the Simon Bisley. I can't remember Keith Giffen. I remember maybe, but the first Lobo miniseries.
Look at that face. The gas.
The first Lobo miniseries is so good. Now here's the thing about Simon Bisley. Okay, he works generally in paints, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me, goddamn Coke. Now, don't mean the Columbia marching powder. He generally works in paints. Now, there are panels where it looks like he maybe kind of not half-assed it, but kind of like dashed it off a little bit. He works in comics, but he generally has a long time. It takes him a long time to finish, right? So, like, he can't really be like the main artist on a book.
Didn't he do the Max?
No, that was Dale Keith.
Oh yeah.
Sam Keith.
This reminds me a lot of the Max too.
But
this kind of style.
So the Lobo book that I'm talking to you about is mainly penciled and inked, and it's a very different style. It's still Simon Bisley art, but it's a little weirder. It's really cool, but we'll have to find the trade paperback of that because it's fucking so good.
So anyway, Batman defeats Judge Death, and then he finds out how he got there.
Defeats Judge Death,
which was like a portal device that took him from the Judge Dredd universe to the DC universe.
Yes.
And so he comes back, and he's introduced to Mean Machine, which I love. He's a big oaf. Didn't they have him in the movie with Stallone? I think.
I didn't see that one.
Or a version of that. It's not good.
I've heard that. What's his fuck in it too?
Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider is a dick. So anyway, Mean Machine, this is one of my favorite running gags, is he has a helmet on that has a dial that he keeps changing to make him meaner.
Yeah.
The dials show surly, mean, vicious, brutal. Those are the 4 options. And then, throughout the story, he keeps saying, like, you don't want to fucking make me go up and crank it up. So he fights Batman, and then while they're fighting, they get arrested by Judge. He throws him off the thing, but he catches him because he's Batman. He's not going to let the guy die, even if he's a dick. Judge Dredd shows up and arrests Batman. Then we got to get to it. Yeah, he definitely drew a nip there, and then they made him cover it. Like, how? There's no shadow there. So anyway, he gets detained, and then we get a call where it's Anderson, who is his longtime psychic partner.
Yes.
She
shows up, or a version of her shows up in the
Dredd.
In the Carl Urban.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's his partner in that. She's the rookie. So she answers the phone and is like, Batman, again, just butt ass naked. Well, she's got underwear on, I guess. No titties. Her titties are out, I mean. See, again, just her ass. Next panel. It's a longer panel, too. So she essentially...
I'm just trying to find the trade paperback of that first Lobo.
So she shows up, and I love that she reads Batman's mind, and then it's just a chance for Bisley to just go crazy with his rogues gallery and like all the shit.
Oh yeah.
He's arguing with Judge Dredd because Dredd's trying to get him in jail for a long time, and he's like, I didn't break any of your laws. I just fell through a fucking portal because you got this weird Grim Reaper looking dude in my universe who's just snatching up people trying to bone in the alleyway like a good American. So at some point, Batman breaks out of his restraints and just punches Judge Dredd in the face. So Judge is like, not just a technicality now, creep. Judge assault, 10 years. Make it 20, because Batman just starts fighting him, and he's like, fuck you, pretty much, you know.
It's a good one.
No, my favorite panel was like subdue him, and then all the other judges run in and just just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So Anderson breaks eventually. Judge Death. He runs into Scarecrow, and he's like, "I need you to get me a dead body to live in, because I'm a fucking cool."
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
The funny thing about that is his design is a biker, which is cool because he like takes the biker helmet and like claws down the front of it to look like his old like helm, which is kind of cool. And then, but it was funny that they used like old meat to be his chest, his arm piece, his shoulder pieces. So he's trying to kill a bunch of people, and he's like, "Let's go to the let's go to the Living Dead concert, Living Death concert." Which I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing?" Mean Machine also came through the portal, and he's at the concert, and so now everybody's going to the concert because Batman's going there, Judge Dredd's chasing after Batman, going there because Judge Death's going there with Scarecrow. I'm skipping ahead here. So Batman and Judge Dredd. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we talk about the song?
No.
So yes. So, why? You always do this.
Go ahead.
You always do this.
Go ahead.
No.
I don't like it when comic book writers try to make songs.
Yeah. So anyway, he's trying to. No, I just think it's funny because like of all the things for Judge Death to do, he starts fucking singing. Like, what are we doing?
Well, he's a punk rocker.
Yeah. So anyway, Batman and Judge Dredd
This
show
book
up.
is very British. I don't know if you recognize
Really?
that.
Really? I didn't know that Judge Dredd was written by British people. I had no idea. Fucking asshole. So yeah, Judge Dredd shows up, helps Batman and Anderson, and then yeah, all hunky dory. Batman goes back to his universe.
Yep.
Judge Dredd again. You went the hard way. I like the hard way. And they just fuck.
And they just fuck each other all
That
night.
you know what? I will say this: as much as we enjoyed that, it's a run-of-the-mill crossover. We cover them on the show because they're easy fodder for us to make jokes because they're all the same. It's this character shows up in this character's universe. We don't know why,
but
they
fight because they don't know who they are.
But the villains also had crossed over, so they gotta fight the villains.
Well, the villains. Here's the dumb thing: the heroes and the villains both go to both go to an alternate universe, and the two heroes meet and they fight because they're confused. The two villains meet and they're like, "Hey, we should
take
fuck
over the
shit
world."
up." It's almost like the heroes are Democrats and the villains are Republicans.
The infighting. Why are we infighting?
No shit. I cannot believe that right now the Democratic Party is not going out into the streets and funding food drives along with voter registration drives. What a bunch of toothless fucks. Okay.
All right, so this is the next book we're going to be
Speaking of
talking
Democrats, Republicans.
This next book we're going to be talking about. It's going to
Are we doing these other two?
no, those are just on the table.
Yeah. You better fucking damn right.
We're almost done. No, I wanted to talk about this last. This is the main event because
we talked about the ice picture.
Yes, we did
Okay.
before we talked about this. Yeah, I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about this specifically before we even get into the book, because there is no controversy to this book, by the way. Because you know what the book says? Nazi bad. That's what the book's saying. White power, stupid and bad and evil. And he's right, by the way. Daniel Warren Johnson is right. If you are a Nazi, you're a fucking cockroach.
Yeah, if you're a racist, you're an evil person, and I understand that.
And
I understand that there are ways that people can convince themselves that their racism is justified. Okay, there are ways. Okay, I understand that. I don't agree with any of them. But I can understand why. I understand why it's such a problem bringing these fucksticks who have been radicalized to the far right back, because I understand how easy it is to get people who are disenfranchised to join up with something when they're telling you that you're no good, and then they tell you that they can make you better. You should be suspicious, because.
Yeah, and I want to just say, this is one of the few times I really enjoyed an annual.
Racism's bad.
So this is the absolute
point
Batman annual by Daniel Warren Johnson. And again, this is one of the... And there's another story, but we mostly just read the Daniel Warren Johnson
I don't
story.
remember. Yeah. I wanted to see what the annuals were like. Okay.
But yeah, I really like an annual. And Because they're usually self-contained stories. It's a cool way to
We're
bring
going
in
to talk
a guest.
about annuals a little bit before
I mean,
we get
do we
into
really
the
need
actual.
to? I mean,
a little bit because I
then
want.
let's get it now because I just want to kind of get into the book.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get a fucking. I
We
mean,
can do it after the book.
I don't. I'm not. I get what they are. Like
Are you trying to hurry through the show?
Yes. Well, let's just
Why?
get to the book because I want to talk about the book. Too long, didn't read. An annual is essentially after a book has been out for a year.
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, okay,
you
right.
have a guest
It's
writer
not-
and a
it's
guest
not-
artist. They're
it's not-
self-contained stories.
For a long time, annuals would go and they would be like, every year. And sometimes if a book
Yeah.
was out for a year, whatever, and smaller books that wouldn't make it a year, whatever. But annuals are like all-star games in sports.
Yeah.
The people who make them think that we want them, and we are all about the spectacle. It's just that more often than not, the spectacle falls flat. We're gonna read about the MLB All-Star Game, but it probably
I'm not
falls
gonna
flat.
watch it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
read
I'm
about
gonna say
the
you-
Pro
yeah.
Bowl, blah blah, right? But here's the thing: back in the '90s, like they did try. Both comic book companies, the major two, tried to make their annuals mean something. So what they would do is they would do like 4 different annuals and link them together in groups and have them be different different stories, connected stories. So you'd have like the Punisher, Guardians of the Galaxy, like I don't know, She-Hulk, and like Wonder Man, and that would be the 4 people, right? Or the 4 comic books. And it was an interesting idea. They also had company-wide crossovers like Atlantis Attacks, which a lot of that stuff is still canon in the Marvel Universe. And then also, God, there was another one. But yeah.
So I will say this.
Oh, Serpents, yeah.
I applaud the absolute universe, and I applaud Daniel Warren Johnson to give us something really interesting and unique to an annual where it's like this very self-contained story. It's very quick and cut dry. But the thing is, I haven't read a ton about this. I just read that he said that there was speculation that these guys are dead, like he just fucking murders these people. His response to that was like it's more of like Popeye style, like cartoonish violence. Like he's like, it's more of a cathartic thing, and it's a little bit more tongue-in-cheek, a little bit more humorous than that. I choose to believe he killed him because fuck him. But because I'm not going to cry over dead Nazis. Fictional,
Also, it's a comic book.
fictional or otherwise. Anyway, this plot is simple.
The fact that it's a comic book...
Batman shows up.
Before we move on, the fact that it's a comic book means that I don't have to make that distinction.
Yeah.
If I want to believe that he killed him... Okay.
Sure, why not?
If I want to ease my conscience and believe that he didn't, okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm not about advocating violence on anybody.
No, we're not saying these. Yeah,
No, we talked about this.
I'm not saying
yeah.
to light somebody up with a fucking
No,
torch.
of course not.
I'm not saying do that like he does in this. But so essentially, he there's this town outside of Gotham, Slaughter Swamp, that is essentially overrun with.
It's a pretty quick read.
White
There's
supremacists.
The plot is pretty.
Oh
cut
my
and
god,
dried.
dude! You turn the page.
The art is the thing.
The page splash. What will you do as Batman is standing there with a flamethrower and a burning Nazi flag is behind him, and I know we're talking a lot about the shit that's around this book because there is a lot around this book because there. You should not be upset by this story.
Yeah.
Hear me out here. You need to be upset by the context of the time that this book was put out. It says 2025 on the cover. And you need to understand that people feel compelled to write whole entire stories about Batman beating the fuck out of these people to get the point across. We are not allies. You are not okay. You are not welcome.
You're not saving America, motherfucker.
Because I got news for you. In case you're places like Miss Kitty's in Clive, Iowa, you are a Nazi bar. Because you let a Nazi costume in your fucking bar on Halloween and you didn't kick that piece of shit out when you had the chance. So you're a Nazi bar
The
now.
fact that you let him in.
So we
at the fucking door, you should have been like, no, dude,
that's why,
go the fuck home.
That's why people like Daniel Warren Johnson write a story like this where Batman does this to continue to drive home that point. This is not normal.
No.
This is not who we are. Motherfucker, Your grandparents, your great-grandparents fought this shit in World War II, dumb shit. And that's what Batman is saying in this book. And this book, let's just get into the violence of it because it's amazing.
Well, all you
the
need
art
to know
is crazy.
that if you are in the cult, the far right MAGA cult, if you're in the white power shit, if you're in that shit, you're weak. They want to tell you that you're strong so that you'll do whatever they want you to do. The people who recruit you into these awful fucking clubs. But I'll tell you one thing right now is that you're weak-minded. You're weak-minded because it is hard to understand and to do the right thing sometimes. It is hard to interact with your world and your community when you feel disenfranchised, okay? And you know what the wrong fucking plan of action when you're disenfranchised is to attack other poor fucking Americans. Okay? You should be rising up and fucking going to fucking Mansion Row and fucking taking those fucking people out of their fucking bed and fucking burning those fucking houses down, okay?
Fuck.
That's what the fuck you should be fucking doing instead of fucking, oh yeah, let's vote for Trump. Fuck you. Fucking kill the rich and eat them, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Kill AI. Fuck it
okay,
all,
okay,
man.
okay.
Oh, shit.
Calm down, buddy. Simmer down.
Eat lizards. Kill sharks.
Simmer down, brother.
Sorry, but yeah,
But
kill
you're-
the rich.
But you're right.
Kill
Everything
the rich.
you-
Fuck it.
So anyway, he gets to this. Essentially, what happens?
I'm gonna get fired over that one.
So, essentially,
5 minutes before. I don't advocate violence. 5 minutes
We
later.
are-
Burn those fucking.
kill the rich, eat them alive.
This is all satire, obviously.
No, don't eat people.
Of course. If you do, steak sauce.
Fava beans. So anyway, Batman shows up to this white power rally,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love this because it's like, I think there were some limits to what he could do. I don't think DC was gonna let him like give him swastikas because I think they're
Probably.
only the Eagles.
Yeah.
But he gets to the part where this motherfucker is Sig Heiling,
Yeah.
and he says "White Pow," and as he says it, Batman just snaps that arm.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Which is what should have fucking happened.
It's a double fucking page spread. Honestly, yeah, should
Batman
have
sees
happened.
that-
Somebody in the crowd when Elon Musk did that at the fucking thing should have done that.
We don't advocate for violence. We don't advocate for violence.
But I would have fucking crowned that guy and given him a fucking medal if somebody had just jumped up,
Let's
ran
just
up, and
say
been
this.
like, "Bam!"
Let's just say
we
this.
don't do that shit in this country, asshole.
Hey.
I know you're not from this country,
Time out.
motherfucker.
Let's just say this. Let's just say this. We don't advocate for that. But I'm just saying, if you see that, I feel like you are morally obligated. And you know what? Yeah, you're right. It's against the law. Find somebody who could get you bail money for the assault. Punch that motherfucker in the face. I'm sorry. And I hate this whole moral conundrum of keep your hands to yourself. I get it. It's against the law. And I don't advocate for violence. But sometimes you have to just, at the very least, shame that person. Because I want to be very clear.
Yeah, call 'em out.
I want to be very clear in this. Don't hit people. Don't do any of
No.
that. But what I'm saying is, you have a moral obligation, like the people that had that happen in that bar, to say, get the fuck out of here.
All I can
Because
see
again, I want to reiterate because you said it on
so
the show.
somebody was telling them to get out of the bar, or
The owner didn't, because the owner's like, it's a costume. But
How much you want to bet it was the owner
point
wearing
I'm
the
trying to
costume?
the point I'm trying to make
Yeah.
is, like you've said on the show before, and I'll say it again: the second you let one in, you are a Nazi bar, because more will come.
Duh.
And that's what. And there's even a part where there's a father earlier.
Yeah.
There's a priest that helped him earlier when he got beat up by them when he wasn't Batman in that town. And I love this too because he's like, stop doing this. This isn't the way. And he literally just goes on and he goes, this is my way. Because he's just like, no. We have to stamp this shit out. And then he shows up and finds the massive fucking elevator shaft Batmobile.
Yeah, of course.
Runs it through their house, and this is the best part of the book. Is where they're shooting at him. He's like, "Get Batman! You can't do this. We're human beings." And then he just drops his axe on the ground. It's the coldest shit ever. He goes, "No, you're roaches. Only one way to deal with those." And then you see the whoosh
Flamethrower.
again. Goated, Best in the game at onomatopoeias, my man. Because the whoosh is the flame, the smoke going into the flame of the flame. Like just, and I'm sorry we got a little heated there and got charged there, but I'm passionate about this because
it's mostly satirical.
Because the people, and I specifically, well, and again, we don't advocate for violence.
But we should kill the rich. Though.
But I specifically get to go after people that go on Twitter and say that are upset by this, and I want to really drive that point home. You're the Nazi if you're upset by this.
Yes.
Like if you think that you think this, because one guy said average Americans don't have a Nazi flag, you moron. Yeah. Your friends might. Oh no, I'm collecting them.
Look, the willful ignorance of people who, it's not that hard to figure out that Antifa means anti-fascist. And if you're willfully ignorant to the point where you believe Kristi Noem when she says
they did find the girlfriend, dude.
We kidnapped the girlfriend of the founder of if you're that willfully ignorant, I got fucking nothing for you, and I hope to God that you don't fucking vote.
Can we?
Because you're a piece of shit, and you need some serious therapy to get over the trauma of whoever hurt you that would cause you to feel this way about other human beings. Because you are awful at this point in your life. You are not a good human being.
Also, shout out to the cover of this book. It's fucking incredible.
Daniel Warren Johnson is just having a fucking blast, dude. I
would love to meet him someday.
We quickly reviewed. Maybe he'll come to whatever next year.
That's what I'm saying. I'd love to see him at a con or something.
We reviewed Do a Powerbomb. We reviewed. Did we review the Beta Ray Bill?
I'm gonna look into that because I'm definitely gonna.
Did we do the Beta Ray Bill yet?
No, but I am for sure gonna buy. Do a Powerbomb. Well, I'll buy all this shit. I love it.
I was gonna buy the Lobo Last Zarnian limited or the trade. Yeah. Because that was the 1990 series. It's great because this person writes a book about Lobo, a tell-all book. And he gets so pissed that he goes out to find this person to kill him. But on the way, he has to take a bounty, which turns out to be the only remaining Zarnian, which is where he's from, left alive. And it's also his third grade teacher who he fucking hates. And throughout the book, there are pages with illustrations by Bisley, but there's pages of there's excerpts from the book.
Oh, okay. That like Watchmen, like where they had like
kind
of.
It's just a page, but it's just an illustration. It'll be like a little story about something, and then they go back to the book. Right. Yeah. But it is fucking everything that Lobo is to comic readers now. It started with JLI, the Justice League International, and Keith Giffen. Yeah. But it became that with Giffen and Grant and Bisley, and it was like, oh boy. Anyway,
no, I was gonna end on a joke, but the joke passed.
I'm sorry,
you fucking dick.
Sorry. And then the second Lobo miniseries actually made fun of the whole alternate covers thing. And, like, the first issue has 3 different covers, but they're all on the same book because it was making fun of the X-Men, the 7 different covers.
Yeah.
So they had 3 different covers, but it was all on the same book. So each inner cover has, like, different things. One is, like, like an activity page, and one is, like, just a story about something, and then the other one is just, like, a coloring book page or whatever. But Keith Giffen is one of these people who was very, very disgusted by the way that the comic book industry just hoard itself out in the 90s with like die-cut covers and fucking foil covers and holograms and all these collectible fucking covers and all this shit. They're still doing it now. They have like variants and stuff like that, but it's not necessary. Like back when that X-Men book came out, you were expected to buy all 7 covers to make sure you had the set. Didn't matter that all 7 books were the same fucking book.
Yeah.
But you had to have the set. And what was the 7th cover? All 6 covers in one fold out on one book. How fucking stupid is that? And we all bought it. I bought all 7.
We all bought it, Jerry.
I bought that shit, Jerry. All panel off topic with Jake and Tyler.